Welcome back everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to do a video about what I use in hiking. This is the pack I carry. Hiking, it's quite heavy, haven't got quite heavy, but it's what I carry for a hiking pack, survival, bug out, bushcrafting, whatever you'd like to call it. And this is a backpack here. It's called a Militech brand backpack. It's even got the pouch where you can put one of those water bladders. It's called Militech. Got it all from Amazon for about $60 to $70, something like that. And I thought I'd show you what I have in my pack. And on the side here I have the Tough Evo canteen, water canteen. You can comes with a little coffee mug and you can boil water in it. Also comes with the little that you can clip on your belt or here on the side. What I like about this backpack is it's got nice little holes where you can put carbinas and just about anything. Then on the back here I have these little steam, little hand crank, dyno, little cheap flashlights. These flashlights are not very good, they're just a little cheap, basic for like a night light kind of flashlight. They're kind of your basic, little cheapy hand crank. Yeah. Then I'll show you in the big pouch here what I carry. Take this out here. And this here is some water cordage I gotta work on. I carry about 100 feet of 550 paracord. Then I carry some baler twine with me because you can also use this to start fires and tie stuff off. That's just something I had lying around and I have to carry it. Then I also carry, sometimes, I use this pack also as to store stuff. I don't necessarily have everything in here, carry everything with me. I only take what I need. And what this here is the Revival Camp sleeping bag. This is just your basic outdoor spring, summertime, fall time camping sleeping bag. This is what you would take if you're gonna set up a little dome tent or whatever out at a campground somewhere. Just your basic. If you're going to try to use this to climb Mount Everest or keep you warm in the wintertime, this is not going to do it. You're going to have to. This only costs around about 20 to 30 bucks, about 28 something on Amazon. It's not something that's recommended. If the weather out is like, maybe like 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, then you would be okay, you'd stay pretty warm. But this is just a basic kind of lower end sleeping bag. This is not one of those fancy $300, $600 bushcrafting ones, but it's a get you by. Then I also have here a little Walmart brand Ozark Trail little cooking pot that you can use to cook stuff with. This little frying pan. Comes with a little tray, a little plate tray. Then also in here you also have a little lid and a little boil pot you can boil water in. Comes with a little measuring cup, and I also have in here some diamond strike on the box matches, some cheap diamond matches to help with fire starting. Pretty basic stuff. And again, this is pretty good quality backpack. It's got the nice strap around your waist, and I also like how it's got many little holes for carbinas and all that stuff. So I'll set that over here. Excuse me, I have a cold, but And I also recommend this, the Arcturus Survival, right there. I have a hard time pronouncing the name. Arcturus Outdoor Gear Survival Mylar Blanket. You know, this is good for building a shelter, you know, for cover to keep over your head in the rainstorm or wind. And you can use this as a tarp to cover to build shelter, or you can use it as a blanket. Now, what you could do is put this inside that sleeping bag there, and then have extra protection, because this has got that reflective material, you know, that allows you to, as you can see here, allows you to keep your body heat, you know. It helps reflect, you know. You wrap this around, you put the reflective material around you, and the body heat will bounce off. And then on the inside here, I just keep some basic, cheap, little Lake and Trail brand plastic tent stakes to help stake down the tarp. One thing I always liked about this is how well the grommets are reinforced here. Let me get them. I always liked how the grommets were on this, because before this I would use a basic old tarp and that you get at Tractor Supply or something, basic old medium duty, and learn the hard way. And then here is I made off the computer little survival cheat sheet. This basically is a reminder on how to boil up water for sanitation, you know, to boil up water for drinking, you know, and all that stuff, and how to properly filter water. And then it also has some of the stuff that I carry, like this all cookware. Like I had in here a Stanley Adventure Camp Cookset 24-ounce kettle. At one time, I'm going to get another one because I gave the one I had away to somebody that was homeless, and it has about stuff, so I know, okay, how much water can this hold and what all I can do with it, you know. So some little helpful tips and hints for survival. And I laminated that, so and I suggest you do that, you know, make your little cheat sheet of things to help you remind you how to use certain things so in survival. Because it's very important in a survival situation to know how to use everything in your pack that you're going to carry. Don't just take it out in the field for the very first time and go and try to use it when you don't know how to use it. Practice with it. Practice. Then in the medium bag here, in the middle pouch, I have basically all the tools. I recommend organizing everything. Make sure, you know, put everything back organized. I have all the tools and cutting, basically. Like here, like I have the silky pocket saw here that I use. The silky pocket, I think this is large teeth or medium teeth, the silky pocket boy saw. Because it's always good to have something to cut down trees and cut up firewood or whatever the case you may need, you know, to build your fire. You have to have a way to cut up some branches to build your fire or to build your shelter. Again, highly recommend this. And I'll put links in the description of the stuff that I got that I bought off the internet, or if I happen to find it. Some of this stuff I have in here is so old, the company's probably defunct by now. Like, for example, this is something my father had years ago, which is a basic, he bought out of a mail order catalog one time, a survival bushcrafting knife. Which, it does have a compass on it, but it's broken. It's one of those, you can get these, they still make these kind of knives where it's got the little spot with the little fishing kit and matches in it. Then here I also have this is a Coast brand flashlight. I currently don't have the batteries in it because I take the batteries out, because that's one thing a lot of survivalists will tell you, and I will even tell you, is don't leave your batteries in something because then they'll get corroded and stuff. Always have batteries with you, but keep them separate from being inside, or at least take them so that way they don't corrode inside your flashlight and ruin your nice flashlight. This is one of those Coast, about 450 lumens or 500 lumens, super bright flashlight. This is 10 times better than these, but when the batteries go dead and you can't recharge this, then I would resort to these. That's why I got these, because these are solar. You can put them in sunlight and charge them, or hand crank these little steam flashlights. Then also the Morvac Companion. That's something I carry in my pack. Then I have here the Mozzie Oak Survival Overdrive Knife. This is what I'm going to do a review on. I got it because I thought it was really neat. I haven't really put it to the test or much. But one thing I do like about it is it comes with a striker right here, a little fire striker. I don't know if you can see that little fire striker. And then it also comes with a sharpening stone. That's the sharpening stone. And on both the sharpening stone and the ferro, the striker, also they have little whistles. Little whistles in case you get lost and you need to whistle for help. Because in a survival situation, you want to save your voice. You don't want to sit there and be yelling, help, 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 you know. The best thing you want to do in a survival situation is have a whistle and blow on it to get people nearby's attention. And they also got string on them, so you can put them around your neck and carry them that way like a necklace. Or you could possibly even use it to help start a fire. Then here's another. This is a orange Stanport survival whistle with compass. That's why I got this, because it has a compass on it, which is pretty accurate. And also it has a funny little on the bottom and on the inside the single mirror. And I put matches and made another little miniature fishing kit with a little razor blade. The blade I got in here is a small little one from a broken shaver. And then also in this too, I also have a little fishing kit and matches. And this also has a little striker where you can also strike matches, or I think even strike a regular fire with a blade and get sparked. But this is just another orange immersion whistle. This has where you can wear it around your neck. I plan on upgrading on this, I plan on upgrading the orange cord to actual orange 550 paracord, but you can, get somebody's attention that way. It's good to have some whistles in your pack, so if you get lost out in the wilderness, you can call for help or whatever. Let's see, that's broken. That's the actual little thing that locks this knife in. This knife here, this camouflage knife was, I think my dad bought in the early 90s or back in the 80s probably. It's just like a keepsake good luck charm because he had passed on, unfortunately. Then here's the batteries to that Coast flashlight. And the Mozzie Oak here. Then I also have a small little fishing kit, because I do have a short little fishing pole that sometimes I attach on the side here and take with me, but it's good to have some fishing gear so if you're near the water you can catch fish. And then also this is the Red Camp. I did a video on the Red Camp survival shovel, folding shovel. based off the military style. And then I also have a pair of needle nose vice grips. And also I have in here my Victorinox Huntsman multi-tool knife, which I highly recommend the Victorinox. And then for all my knives, I also keep a Lansco, the Lansky puck sharpening stone. It's got fine and coarse. It's got sharpening stone. This is for sharpening your blades or whatever the case may need. See what else I have in the bottom here. Then I always keep a little basic. This is the Guides-Man cheap folding pocket knife. It's just a basic one I got at Menards at one time. Basic knife, and it also came with one of those little silly little tool wrenches that ain't worth nothing, but they're just a gimmick, but I keep it in here anyways. That's it for that pack, and then let's get on to this and this. You still have, next thing, this thing is huge. This thing, you can load it up. If you can carry the weight, it's beautiful. You can load it up. And we'll start with this one down here. And this here is an actual compass, which is a lot better than the little Stanport survival whistle compass. This is the, pull it out here. This is the Sportner compass. You can wear this around you like around your neck like a necklace. And this dart's work I've used this. It also glows in the dark. And this is perfect. This is a good compass for needing to find which way is north, which way is west, and your north and south, and if you have a map to find your location. This I highly recommend having a good compass in your pack, so if you get lost out in the woods, you can figure out which way is north and which way is south a lot easier than trying to figure out, okay, where's the North Star. And so when you're on the move and stuff. And this comes in with a nice little basic little case that you can clip on your belt if you want to. Then I have some Field cheap dollar store Disney pop-up towels, along with a bunch of packs of generic brand little tissues. And then I also keep in here, this is just a little dollar store, little leather paper, along with some pencils for to write stuff down, a little notepad. We'll put this stuff back in here. Then we'll go over here to the top. This top here is where I keep all the fire starting stuff. Like the U-Bring, I put this to the test before, a little ferro rod striker. I think I have a video on that. I have to reload. And this is some Stanport cheap fire starting little sticks that you take one and you light it and help start a fire. And then this is just a basic little dollar store little pencil sharpener. Now the neat thing about pencil sharpeners, obviously you can sharpen a pencil to write with, or you can make little wood shavings to help build a fire. And then I also got here some more diamond matches. I bought at the dollar store some cheap diamond matches and just threw them in here for help start a fire. I did have quite a few UCO matches in here, but I gave some of that away because I gave some stuff away to some people that were in need. But yeah, I have here the UCO Stormproof matches. These are the Strikeable Fire Starter Stormproof matches. These I highly recommend the UCO brand. Good striker. I used to have some of the ones that came in the little round container strikeable matches, but I gave those away and stuff. And yeah, I definitely highly recommend these for starting a fire here. These are okay, but once they get wet and damp, you're screwed, balloon tattoo. A good fire starter, striker, and these right here are what I recommend. Now, I also do say to also have a lighter with you, because with a lighter, if you run out of gas and you still can produce the spark, you can start a fire that way. And I just wanted to show you all what I carry in my pack here, the best to my knowledge. And all this stuff you can basically find on Amazon or Walmart. I will try to post the links in the description of the products that I bought and purchased. And so yeah, if you like more of this kind of videos and you kind of like my channel and you think, this guy's kind of cool, then feel free to subscribe to my channel, and comment below what you carry in your hiking, bug out, bushcrafting, survival pack, who knows, and share what products you've used and like, and who knows, I might even see what you got and say, hey, I bought that, and buy me one. So feel free to comment below what your thoughts about this is and what you would add to a kit or what you already have and different things and stuff. One of my goals is for this kit too is also get a little hatchet on the side too, carry a hatchet with me and stuff too on the side. And yeah, and I hope you all have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching this video.